Hi, this is Tony with FundamentalForexBlogging.com. Today, the Fundamental Forex blog is presenting the monthly release of the US ADP Employment Change report, released monthly by Automatic Data Processing, Inc. This report was released on Wednesday, March 2nd, 2011, and the resulting follow-up posted on the blog www.fundamentalforexblogging.com on Sunday, March 6th, 2011. This is my first video of this report, and it will show 3 losing trades. Here's my setup to trade the currency pair US dollar against the Japanese yen. Early on, my broker spread shown here is small, which will usually go up considerably about a minute before the news release. Next is my written plan for the trade if there is a surprise to the market. I am looking for a difference of 50K between the actual report and the forecast, which is 178K. In this plan, if the report comes out 228K or more, then I will buy the currency pair US dollar JPY. If it comes out 128K or lower, I will sell the currency pair US dollar JPY. I use the Forex Factory's calendar since they have an actual pending button which will give me the news report within a minute or two. That green button. There is less than a minute until the news release. Keeping an eye on the broker spread is important, which was at a negative 0.97 and has increased to a negative 1.01, almost 35 seconds before the news release, and increases 3 more times before the report release to a negative 1.95, remaining there until 43 seconds into the report when it decreased to a negative 1.77. Still not a good time for trading. And it is time to get the news release. At times it takes a few clicks of the actual report buttons to get the report, but not this time. The actual report came out at 217K, higher than the forecast by 39K. This report was good for the U.S. economy, but not good enough for a trade. In spite of that, I took a gamble. Well, 3 gambles. Not smart. Before the broker spread is even near normal, I entered my first trade in the first minute. The broker spread did not reduce until almost 3 minutes into the trade. I then entered the second buy trade in the 3rd minute. I entered a third buy trade in the 6th minute. I did not exit these 3 trades until the 29th minute for 3 terrible losses. This was a 90.6 pip loss. You can check out the charts on my blog. Over time, and with some bad experiences, I have gotten the need to take unplanned risks out of my system. Gambling is just not an option. I did some gambling during this report. First, I did not wait for the broker spread to decrease to a normal level. Second, I went against my plan of a 50K difference between the actual report and the forecast. The results were devastating. The broker spread did not decrease to a safe level of a negative 1.01 until a minute and 50 seconds into the report. I believe a high broker spread remaining for such a long period is a possible indication of market confusion as traders exit their trades. There is a big chance of slippage when this happens, as well as fast stop-loss exits. Notice on my first trade, the difference between the trade entry and where the trade actually occurred did not match up. Broker spread or slippage, maybe both. There was only one news report of any merit this time, so conflict was not a factor, and no immediate important news reports followed. I started posting the US ADP Employment Change report on my blog in September of 2009. I have traded two different currency pairs, the British pound versus the US dollar, 3 times, and the US dollar versus the Japanese yen 9 times. 8 losers of the 12 trades. I entered 2 trades during 3 reports and 3 trades during 1 report. On the blog post is a link to 7 follow-up posts. Check this post to see how the market moved. The next scheduled release is on Thursday, July 7th, 2011 at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Time. The best currency pair for the trade of this release was the British pound against the US dollar. The main reason for waiting until the broker spread returns to a normal level is to avoid being stopped out as soon as entering a trade. Trust me, I've had a few bad experiences. At times, I will refresh the calendar to see if the previous report results have been revised. I have noticed, at times, that the market seems to pause until it is known if there is a revision. The actual U.S. ADP Employment Change report was outside the forecast made by economists and was in favor of the U.S. economy. The difference between the actual report and forecast was not far enough for my plan, but I gambled anyway and lost. I have posted a follow-up report on my blog which will show how 6 different currency charts moved in the aftermath of this news release. This video was presented by the Fundamental Forex blog. I wrote a follow-up post on the blog, www.fundamentalforexblogging.com. Click the link below this video to check out what happened on the 6 currency charts I monitor for this particular news release. Thank you for watching this video and have a nice day.